Live after refueling and visiting the throne room at Buc-ee's. I don't know how much the gas costs, but whatever it costs, it's worth the throne room visit. Kind of a short stop on my part to go and have the Buc-ee's experience, but I will be exactly empty of fuel if I get into my neighborhood with the projected, whoa, it says I got 350 miles range. Well, maybe not. I might have enough gas to go get gas. Alrighty. So, observations of Buc-ee's. First off, what the heck? It's Tuesday. It is crowded. It is crazy, crazy crowded. And let's get this thing navigating. Turn that off, this button. Car auto driving and parking hold on or active. Alrighty, and it's asking me if I want a resume drive. Resume drive. So, it is overcast and rainy. I did not get to look at the satellite weather information. But the mark. Oh, no! No! Whatever lives in the car gets a treat. And I got a Mercedes. Can't accelerate. Cookie's rapidly losing structural integrity. Super Trucker, hey! Oh, I know who that is. I just departed Buc-ee's. Is Anti-Misfit? What's up? What's up?
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Okay. Alright, post-food cleanup. Let's pump a little hand sanitizer here. I'm still disobeying Supreme Court decision. I'm assuming ammo background checks. Is that correct? D-bag's old D-bag, right? So, observation at Buc-ee's. I don't know about you, but as important and privileged as I do believe I am, with good reason, unless I am pumping gasoline in my car does not remain at the pump. Why is it quick, not scientific, but quick pan around with the Mark 1 eyeball. I'm at Buc-ee's. 50% of the cars at the pumps had 0 people in them and 0 people pumping gas. There is very adequate parking at Buc-ee's. There were a lot of people. It seemed pretty damn busy. I mean, 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. I'm quite surprised at that. But if you're not pumping gas, get the fudge out of where the pump is. Because I literally pulled up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I might have to wait. Like there may not be an open pump for me. But no. There were open pumps. They're just people taking up space. Kind of like if you take this girl and she'd open the refrigerator door, and the refrigerator, if the door is open, it's costing money. I'm like, you better be figuring out a way to crawl in there with the door open all that time. Same heat the outside or air condition outside. If your butt ain't in the door should be closed. Same thing about cars. I'm like particular about that also. It would be respectful and kind to the person in the car that if you close the fudging door. If your body goes in the vehicle, door closes. Not I futz around a little bit and then consider door closing. I literally gave my wife and daughter car closing door entry and exit lessons. Close the fudging door. I may have to move the vehicle. Where are you going? I am going to Knoxville, Tennessee to GOA goals. So I have, I didn't fulfill all of my navigation duties. I'm selecting Waze and resume drive. We're resuming the drive. And I'm going to do minimal following distance. Ticket alert, whatever. I don't know what that means, but we have, all right, so theoretically, going to my hotel room, I have 4 hours and 46 minutes of travel time arriving there at 6:49 p.m. So theoretically, who's honking? Oh, is that honk? No, that's just wheel noise. I thought it was honking. Did you figure out who I am? John Hullinger, that's who you are. So, 346 miles to the tank, 304 miles to go. Hopefully my MPGs are better or as good as what it currently says. Or my estimated range is as good as it currently says. So what time? Local time, it's 2:03. Fair amount of traffic here. I'm on I-75. So, yeah, just went to Buc-ee's, dropped a bomb in the porcelain throne room, and got a little bit of a top off. Wanted to have that Buc-ee's experience, that Buc-ee's thumbnail. And good to see you, Mr. Hollinger. So John actually came and visited a couple of years back, I think. I'm not sure how long ago it was. The house has changed a little bit. I no longer have a driveway. I did the driveway repossession video. People believe me. So here's a bit of information most of us will never have to know again. If you ever get your driveway torn out to put pavers in, make sure the pavers are in stock. It's been months. I don't have a driveway. Now, sounds like severe first world problems, but they put down, what the fudge is it? They put down crushed concrete, which actually makes really good bedding for a road, but it makes for dirty homes if you're tracking that crap in. So if I had crushed coral in the driveway and a concrete pad outside the garage, well, they tore up the concrete pad. And, so it's not like I was tracking crushed coral into the house. Also, changing the brakes, I had to do that in the garage because I wasn't going to work on the crushed concrete. That sucked. Stifler needs a picture of your driveway for the green screen. Oh no, I probably could pull it from one of my cameras. Camera. Did I say camera that way? 0.3 of a mile. I have to be in one of the 3 left lanes. I think I got that. I got, like, sorry, I have a water bottle and I've got, like, a little bit of ice cream on my fingers. Of course, I did notice at my seat. Whoa! It's funny when the car's steering, you're going around a turn, and how the accelerometer in your inner ear works when you tilt your head down. That is fudged up. That is really fudged up. So I had left acceleration, head down, and whoo-hoo, that was weird. You should try it when somebody else is driving. Crepe! Maybe level 4 alligator. I'm not sure what he's got going on there. What do you guys say? Stifler needs maybe a level 4 alligator. Gives it Gary!
Watch
What's
out.
up? What's up?
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Mr. Gary, are you going to be at GOA Gulls? Because I will be in the hood in, did it say 4 hours, 2 minutes? What do I have to say is not there? No, it's still there. Wrong button. Wrong way. I went with the button. Where's the button? I hate the user interface on this car. It totally sucks. What if I hit that? No. Do I have to go back? Oh, I just passed it again. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I said not there instead of there. 4 hours, 41 minutes to go. So I will be with Definition Knives, the company Dark and I started, at the Fat Tech booth. So Fat Tech has a big booth, and we'll be there chilling. So I'm pretty excited about that. Been on the road since shortly after 7 a.m. Went through a period of time I was like fading. Boy, I mean, I had a tough time keeping my eyes open. And feeling okay now. And feeling like the next 4 hours and 41 minutes will not be an issue. So, Macon, Roberta. It's overcast, but it's still bright. I'm ready for the sunglasses. Oh, they're in the eyeglass bin up here. It's like right at that where it's not quite bright enough for sunglasses, but not quite dim enough that it doesn't bother your eyes without sunglasses. Santi Misfit, what's up? Let's see. Oh, I missed Gary's comment. Not making it to goals. Okay, dang. And ash and smoke. Are you? Is that California or Oregon or something like that, where you're getting all that smoke and fire? Miles ahead, expect delays. Dang. And when I don't want to be delayed, I'm getting delayed. Hate how that happens. We're gonna bang right. And next lane change in 71 miles. 295 miles to go, and the car says I got 340 miles in the tank, unless I hit the full throttle. Often. Oh, Cali? He's in Cali and the fire's 12 miles away. That's scary. This guy has a Dodge Durango with an AR stencil on his window.
Construction reported ahead.
Not the construction. I'm doubting there's construction ahead. Road work 1,000 feet, because I can see 1,000 feet ahead, and I don't see any work. I am not believing that. What would be funny is if the guy with the AR-15 stencil on his rear window was watching my live stream. That would be funny. Love this overlanding vehicle. Pretty cool. Is that a wrap? Yeah, so he's got down a lane. Damn it. Alright, let's drop the speed because I'm sure for a non-construction zone, going too fast. And that was it. We are out. Out of the non-construction zone. 95 is, yeah. So I went into the Buc-ee's and there's a girl, looked pretty cute, but she had a mask on hiding her face, so girl behind the register. As much
Vehicle
as
stopped on road ahead.
I'm fully in for your First and Second Amendment rights, I don't know that I'd put an AR stencil on my car. Miss Gina, how's it going? How's it going? And there is a car still there. I'm using Waze on the navigation. So, stuff I was looking for hours yesterday, still didn't find. Basically I have a travel bag of all of my chargers and electronics, and I couldn't find it. So my watch charger, I know in the past I bought a 2-pack of them, and I think I had them both in the same place, and weren't there. So I did bring the one from home. So the idea is that I don't have to unplug my stuff at home and take it with me. I can just leave it at home, and I have a travel bag with, a watch charger and the cables and chargers for all of the devices I travel with. So it was a bit of a disappointment to me that I did not have that stuff. So I delivered to the hotel either tomorrow, but it says it'll be there Thursday, so good call on my part to bring the one from home. So in case you're wondering, we are self-driving. Let's show you the self-driving apparatus as I need to sneeze. So that thing right there. Do I have to sneeze? I got. So that's the Comma AI running Frog Pilot, and that thing is my Mesh-tastic for mesh networking. My hacked system that gives me Android Auto, because Lexus in 2017 did not have Android Auto Apple CarPlay. And can you see the HUD? Oh, you can just about see the HUD. If I could only focus. Ah, yes, I got the HUD focused. Do your chargers get cracks? Parts. Well, here's the whole thing. Cables are where items have spares. So the cable that I connect, so I use a separate cell phone to drive the head unit for the Android Auto, and I Wi-Fi tether from this phone to that phone, so it has, traffic and maps and all that bit. And I had a, 8-inch cable. Where is it? Did I throw it somewhere? Which I also ordered. And cable went bad. So I grabbed another cable. It's a USB-A to USB-C, and it works fine. So the cable must have a break in one of the data wires. Hey, Richard Monder, how's it going? So yeah, the cords that you use, one, get a high quality cord. I'm driven by thriftiness most of the time. Also have backup cables, because I don't know that anybody makes these anymore, but back in the day you had the cable, like the charger, the wall wart, and the cable was built into it. Now most of these things are pluggable. Believe it or not, you're paying $1,000 for a phone and don't get a charger anymore. Yeah, so I Amazon the cables. Have a few in stock. You know, you're gonna need them in different places.
Police
different
reported
lengths.
ahead.
And we are going with traffic, so I do not have to do anything unless the cop is on the side of the road and I have to change lanes. I don't know if Dark is mobile yet. Dang old Matt, what's up? What's up? Yeah. So, yeah, that's Georgia State Patrol. I gotta say, Georgia's no joke. Just kind of like going through let's see, what area is it? Between Indiantown Road and Don Cross Road on I-95, those cross streets, the state troopers, they're highway pirating, harvesting wallets, whatever you want to call it. So, last I talked to Dark, he was going in for tires. He got brakes yesterday and ordered the cheapest tires on the planet. On this car, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday I had to do a pad slap on the front. The pistons, so that it's two piston front calipers, but they're all on one side. So the side with the pistons wear more. Just, you know, the pad contacts quicker. It's not like the Brembo where it's a fixed caliper and then the pistons do the moving. The piston moves and the caliper floats. Also, pad slapping Brembos is stupid easy. You legit just have to remove two pins and pull the calipers out, pull the pads out the top of the caliper, slide new pallet, compress the caliper, slide new pads in.
Police reported ahead.
Again? Tires again. Yeah, and still no spare tire. Oh, shoot. So, in case you're wondering, Richard Monder is going in for surgery. He is not going in for gender reassignment surgery. That they would have scheduled faster. It's not brain surgery, in case you're wondering. And Richard, so Richard's been to the house also, and I don't know if John Hollinger's still here, but he's been to the Hughes Compound Southern Command, also known as FRAS, the Flying Rich Autonomous Zone. I don't know that dark shorts have gotten a lot of traction. So, yeah. No, okay. So, John is eating lunch. So I'm kind of laughing at John's YouTube name because he's calling himself Super Trucker, but you're not trucking anymore, are you? Or last I talked to you, we're not. Frag out! What's up? What's up? I was reaching out to Frag out for a couple of days, and I guess I missed one of his texts. I'm like, dude, I hope you're okay. If I don't hear from you, I'm riding tonight. And then he calls me up. He's like, yo, man, I'm good. Florida and Texas are big, big. So John is medically retired in full-time game streaming on Twitch. Cool, cool. My friend Tyvin used to game. Yeah, the text was probably intercepted by the feds. The Fed boys. Dad brought some James Coney Island for my brother. Oh, cool, cool. Is your dad from New York? Where's your dad from? Yeah, I gotta say, I've been thinking about, you know, my dad who passed a few years ago and Terry's dad who passed, I don't know if it's a year or a little over a year. It's the buddy of mine I was just talking to this morning, his dad just passed. It's tough. It's tough. Think about all the stories, all the fun experiences. So value the time with your loved ones while you have it. Because tomorrow is not promised. I want to go a little faster. This guy is, what we got 4 lanes here. Alright, this guy's passing in the 3rd lane. I would join him. Because people in the left lane are losers. Left lane loser. Is that rude? Was I rude? Thank you for participating in being a left lane loser. So now that more of you are watching, wait, I legit, I pull up at Buc-ee's to get gas, and there are a lot of pumps, but in a quick pan around with my head, half of the pumps were not operational. People just parked their car and left. I'm like, I would never do that. I would never do that. My car would never be unattended at pump unless I had to pay inside for something like that. But no, not doing it. Wouldn't happen. Oh, James Coney Island is a hot dog food. Oh, okay. Ah, in Houston. Gotcha. So, let's see. I don't know if Eagle Run is back from vacation. I talked to him like once at the beginning of his vacation. And, you know, I think we texted a couple of days in. But I know Eagle Run is not going to be at GOA Goals. I'm bummed. Crumpy is going to the Turks and Caicos. Good for him. Dark is just get vehicles unless he has a flat tire. If Dark gets another flat tire. And of course, Kurt24 was laying odds on, Dark leaving with X hours to go. I've already talked to Dark like a couple of times today, this morning, and he's got. Oh, that's what I want to look at. He's got a bunch of things to do, but last I talked to him, he was getting the tires on his car, and I think he had his errands done, but he still had stuff to do, work to do, before he hit the road. And it took me all day. I mean, if I declared bankruptcy on a couple of tasks early, I could have been a couple of more hours ahead of the game, but I did not. Fudge, I sliced my pinky, just the outer edge here with something. Is he going for Trichesterone sponsorship? He should. That was so funny. I'll tell you the funniest thing. We've been goofing on Black Scout Survival forever, and I got to tell you. All right, so I don't know Black Scout. I don't watch him, but I used to goof on Marine Gun Builder, and I'd make fun of his voice and the way he said things. I have to admit, I feel bad. I've told Kenny.
Police
Kenny is such a good
ahead.
man. I told Kenny, I'm like, I'm apologizing to you. I used to make fun of you and goof on you. Like he wouldn't know. He would never know that. But I'm like, you're such a nice guy. I feel bad about that. I really feel like a bad person. All right. Oh, there's the cop. Good hiding spot. 10 out of 10. Nice. You do a good job. Good job. It's not a speed trap. Then why are you hiding? If it's not a speed trap, why do you have to hide? The dude with the Barry Manilow voice. He's from Boston. Kenny's from Boston. His YouTube channel. I mean, I guess he's still got a YouTube channel, but he doesn't post that often. Marine Gun Builder. Did a lot of Glock.
Watch out. Vehicle on
stuff.
shoulder
Smart
ahead.
guy, nice guy. But it's fun making fun of the Boston accent. So, yeah, Kenny, real nice guy. Talked to him the last couple of days. Real gentleman. Really nice. Impressively nice. Let's see. So I'm looking forward to seeing, the Gideon Optics crew. And I'm guessing it's going to be like Jordan, Bob, Bailey, Mike, and Stuff and Things guys. They're cool, so I'm hoping to see them. I'm just a little bit bummed about working a booth. So if you're going to the event, drop by, say hello. I guess Dark and I are gonna go halvesies on work at the booth or cruise the floor. So that's what's going on.
Watch out.
Hoffman
Vehicle on
Tactical is
shoulder
going to be
ahead.
there. So I don't know how much of the Hoffman family will be there, but I always think that's cool that they support their brother, which is very nice. And I think I've met the entire family. Nice people. Nice. Totally appreciate that. I'll have to make fun of Hoffman for wearing shoes. What the heck? Z&Z Liquor, huge. There's 3 like 150 foot tall billboards with the Z&Z Liquor. What do we got? Keep an eye out for my work, and the wild pigs would raise my spirit. Oh yeah, alrighty. And John says it's been insane here. My mom has been. Oh no, 2 months. No. My stepdad was in a car wreck with a fire. Oh, Oh, man. That is not a kind story. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. I don't, I'm trying to think. I think at this point, I'm more years without my mom than I have been with my mom. It's been a long time, and my mom was wonderful. She was, wow, very amazing. John, I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, it's rough. Everybody, like, this stuck with me when the first time I saw it. I think it was a meme that, keep in mind that everybody you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. And that's why. And I'm not trying to pimp myself. I tip good. I'm not going to tell you what I tip. But even if I get bad service, I give the same amount, because that person could have been having a bad day, or stuff could have been going bad in their life. I just don't feel right. And don't get me wrong, I was a jerk about tips for most of my life. You didn't give me good service, you got like $1. Because look, God gives us grace; He forgives us. So I think that's the right thing to do. Anyhow, and maybe someday I'll get a job that I can afford to go out again. Someday. What do we got? Is that... Alright, so I have had my eye, mentally, not physically, or even going through the motions of... I'm teasing myself with buying a C8 Z06. It's probably be an incredibly dumb move on my part. But I would like a 6-cylinder Cayman. Hold on, we can flip you the camera instead of pointing in a direction where nobody sees. See? I would like a 6-cylinder Cayman. But again, I don't want to sell the Genesis Coupe. I like the 3.8 liter 6-cylinder 6-speed manual. So don't want to get rid of that. I want a 5-ton. A 5-ton what? I'm assuming pickup truck or something. I just thought of something stupid. Could I got a power inverter here. Could I have brought the bamboo printer, had it printing in the back seat with a power inverter and a UPS? Military truck. Oh, okay. Walter Keller has had a number of Oshkosh trucks, whatever they're called. The military trucks. He's got, no, the Pinsgauer is something different. He's got, a Ferret? Yeah, in his carport at his house, he's got a Ferret, which is a wheeled, I don't know, it's a reconnaissance tank. And I believe, if I'm correct in my recollection, that it goes just as fast forward as it does in reverse. Put a turbo on the Genesis. No, I like it ball stock. If I did, I like the acceleration. Alright. I'm not a fan of supercharging for a number of reasons. But if I turboed, it would have to be a hybrid turbo with a battery motor on it to get it spun up. Because, look, the throttle response is instantaneous on the car. If I could get like twin turbos that were hybrid, I have to like store a battery. It's a little bit more weight. Would be something. I just like my daily driving cars as stock as possible. And I mean, other than what have I done to this car? Other than hacking, plugging in, I should say, buying and plugging in this device that gives me Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, I put roof racks up. You can see the rear rack right
Watch out.
there.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Which actually, if you have the moonroof thingy going, you get a little bit of wind noise. You get a little bit of wind noise with the roof rack, but you hear it more when this is back. Ooh, Cybertruck getting towed on a flatbed with another vehicle. I got like 8 sunroofs. So this is the panoramic sunroof. That hurt. So this section moves. That section does not. Which, whatever. Basically in Florida it's almost unusable because only on a crazy overcast day like this you're not cooking your butt off. Plus the weather's at 75 degrees outside, which, woohoo! 75. Will my watch tell me? And I gotta unlock. I can't do the unlock code. Will it tell me what the weather is home? Or will it tell me what the weather is here? Yes, it says in Forsyth it is 73 degrees. But tell me home.
Watch out. Vehicle
Jupiter
on
is
shoulder
84.
ahead.
New York, where my daughter is 81. A sunroof in the Jeep and shooting out of it. That's cool. Let's see. What do I got to do so I can see how many thumbs up? Oh, there it is. I got 6 thumbs up. Now I can see. It's hiding in the white of the sunroof opening. So yeah, flyingRich Firearms, I've taken a hiatus from. So I used to post 2 shorts a day. I posted a couple of single shorts. None of my posts are getting traction. And I've tried a number of different formulas. So the channel's growing slowly. My view count is down. Watch minutes are down. Subscribers are slowly still climbing. So I'm going to think about I've got some ideas. Not sure what I'm going to pull the trigger on. But definitely the voiceover videos I was doing have 0 traction. And I tried a bunch of different things. And either that or I've been blacklisted, but I don't believe it's just me. Shadow banned. Does that make it sound cool? I've looked at other people doing the same thing I do, and they're having similarly poor performance. So I don't believe it's personal. If anything, the next closest flying leap of judgment I could make is that, they don't like guns, which we all knew that. Let's see. So I got the main part of my packing in the cargo area. I do have like my tech backpack in the back, which I probably could put in the cargo area also. And then I have like immediate car needs stuff in the car. Is that dual jet drive? Cool. I'm not sure, dual jet drive sounds like probably a fun ski boat or a freshwater boat. I'm not sure how that is in the ocean. I don't know why it would be bad, but I'm just, most people I see have like N number of outboards. In 4 hours and 7 minutes, 253 miles to go. 253 miles, wow. And I still have 315 indicating.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
253, 303. So I've got like 62 miles of reserve on when I hit my target, if I mathed right. And what is there or not still there? Car on the side of the road. I don't want to stop navigation, I just want that to go away. So 252. Yeah. So 63 mile surplus. So that could be good. Unless my miles per gallon drops dramatically. I just wish this fuel tank was bigger. And I talked about that in the morning video I did, morning live stream. I missed the days of the 20 plus gallon fuel tank. Grove Gun Shop, next exit. Right on tanker. And all over the planet, there are tanker outlet malls. I am going to drop off here because I'm out of things to say. So I will see you at GOA Goals. Later, Gators. I was almost looking to click hang up on the steering wheel.